I haven't posted in a while, and there's a reason for that. So about a year ago, August 5th, 2024, I remember the day it happened because it was so traumatic. My car got hailed on. So just for a little context, I've always had this car parked underground because I've been living in downtown area for the majority of this car's ownership, and I never really had any issues. If there was any big hailstorms coming, I would just park underground. But this one year, little kid was saying hi. So unfortunately, this one year, our lease was up and we moved back with our parents in the Northeast. And so unfortunately, the car was just parked on the street. So we actually moved up here August 1st in the Northeast, and August 5th at around 7:30 p.m., around 7:30, 7:45, something like that, there was an alert on everyone's phones saying there will be a big hailstorm coming. Obviously, I know the car is parked just outside on the street, so I booked it 7:45, so maybe around 7:50. About 5 minutes later, I was already in my car starting it, and I just hear something massive hit my roof, and it was pretty slow at first. It went boom, 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 and suddenly I was getting peppered with hail. So my plan was to actually go to the nearest car wash, Top Gear car wash. Well, first of all, there's absolute mayhem on the streets. You could not see anything. The visibility was so bad because just of the sheer amount of volume of hail going down. So I couldn't see anything. That guy just ran a red, if anybody saw that. Thank you again, Top Gear, for letting me into the car wash, because everyone was just basically there to get under something roofed to get away from the hail. Obviously, I wasn't the first person to think of that. There was at least 30 cars in there, and one of the owners actually was I believe it's a Nissan 300ZX, and his was absolutely gone too. I actually don't know his name or his contact, but knowing what I know with insurance, JDM cars only have liability insurance on them. So if anything, theft, vandalism, anything happens to them, that car is basically gone, unfortunately. With my car, on the other hand, a 2023 Subaru, of course, I had to go through the process. I called insurance right away, and luckily for me, my insurance was decently quick. I mean, I filed my claim the night of, but I didn't get an appointment for another 2 weeks. The appointment being them looking at my car and seeing all the damages and how much they have to pay. So 2 weeks later, I get an assessment of how much damage my car has, and the initial quote from the insurance place themselves was about 20,000 Canadian, which is an insane number. Actually, one of the things that was damaged was my headlight, and come to find out, headlights are worth like $2,100 Canadian, which is insane. I wasn't sure if insurance was going to total my car out or not. I mean, my car is probably worth 35,000 at that point Canadian, so it's about 1/3 of the price. So I was actually almost two-thirds of the price, actually. Sorry, my math is not mathing. It's worth the damages were already 2/3 of the value of the car. So I thought they were gonna actually total the car out, but my insurance decided to go through the claims process and fix my car. Which, again, I don't know if it's like different in the States or anywhere else, but that's insane. That's what we do in Canada. and or Alberta. I don't know what the difference is, but geez, man. I'm happy and sad that it worked out that way. I mean, it was kind of a lose-lose or win-win, depending on how you look at it. Win if I get a $30,000 or $35,000 settlement, and then I just buy myself a new car. Just obviously, I have no mods or anything on it. I have to start over. And or they fix my car, which is what happened. So, depending on how you look at it, it's a win-win or it's a lose-lose, really. But at the end of the day, I'm happy, regardless, that I got my car back, just the way it is. And I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. It's been decided. I actually brought my car to my own shop that I decided that I wanted to take it to. At first, I actually didn't know anything about these guys, but I was calling around and seeing if anybody was able to get my car in right away for a quote. Called around, and this was the only shop that was like, yeah, bring your car in, we'll work on it. We'll see what we can do. So I called at least 6 or 7 shops, and none of them wanted to bring me in. So I was like, all right. This shop was like, yeah, we'll look at your car and we'll see what we can do. And I went on their Google reviews, and I saw that one of the car community that I follow, or the car community people that I follow, also went to them before. And I was like, perfect. They got a 5-star from that guy. I bet it's the same thing for me. So I decided to put my trust in them, and honestly, they did an absolutely amazing job on my car. If you take a look at it, there's absolutely no evidence of it ever being hailed on. From before and after, they did my roof, they did my hood, fenders, headlight, doors, rear quarters, trunk. Everything was absolutely damaged in this car, and they did a fantastic job just making it immaculate. There's a couple issues that came up after, like wrong installation of like the seat belts and stuff like that, because they had to remove the headliner. But other than that, they brought me in right away. They're like, we can fix that for you. And I saw a few little like dents or little scratches that they had to fix up, and they were able to fix that for me right away. So shout outs to SC Coachworks. It's out in the Edmonton Trail in the Northeast. These guys are fantastic. If you ever get a chance, or if you ever need PDR or bodywork or even paint, I suppose they can do that too. Hit up Joseph Scaff. He's amazing, and his team is amazing, and they did a fantastic job. All said and done, my car was actually fixed for $16,000. They actually underquoted or overquoted, and they were able to fix it for even cheaper. I think they gave me a discount on labor. That's probably where it came from, because they knew it was gonna take a while, and they took my car in for about 2 to 3 weeks. And luckily for me, I was actually had planned a vacation at that time, so I didn't really miss the car all that much. But when I did come back and they still weren't done, I had a rental car waiting for me. So they did all the work. I had absolutely no stress. So enough of that. So man, Calgary drivers, man. So weirdly enough, when all the hail and everything happened, all my aftermarket parts didn't get damaged whatsoever. So I had my roof spoiler, I had my spoiler, I had my lip kit, my Voltex lip, my side skirts, my wheels even. None of it was damaged, which is super lucky for me, because I'm not going to claim that on insurance, obviously. But crazily enough, none of my aftermarket parts got damaged. So I was able to just remove it, bring my car to insurance, and then install the parts back afterwards, except for the steering wheel, because that was a pain in the ass. So yeah, I actually got a few videos lined up to do here in the summertime, and I didn't really do much over the winter, really. This car was basically just sitting in storage. Well, I was actually coming here for a photo shoot, but apparently everyone and their mother wanted to freaking go to Cross Iron today. See, I really like this spot right here because it like absolutely dips at the very end here. And it looks like you're like on a peak of a mountain or something. So it helps that the airport is like right there, so you can see sometimes planes going through. Okay, I guess I'm not parking here today. Unfortunately, I don't have any videos of like how me installing my parts and stuff. It's just really annoying, actually. I really need to learn how to pick up my camera more when I'm installing stuff or anything, really. I just get the part and I'm so excited to just put it on, so I just put it on. And I don't even think about recording. I'm just like, whatever. But also, I'm not an expert on installing parts, and I assume a lot of you can agree with that. You don't really want to record yourself being stupid and not knowing how to install something, right? So, not much, no updates other than the freaking big ass hailstorm that happened last year. Trying to save up some money, work on maintenance alone, and I'm pretty much done my car, I think. I'm pretty happy with where it is. Interior, exterior, not trying to do any wide bodies. I love the look of the stock body with some lip kits. Looks fantastic, and I think this is exactly where I want it to be. And honestly, I spent a little too much money on it already anyways, so I'm pretty much done here. But I haven't done my walk around video yet, so I'll go do that. And then I have a few videos of my other friends' cars. So we actually have a group of guys that have this BRZ GR86 here in Calgary. There's at least like 20 of us, and we like to get together and just like compare cars and stuff. So I have a few videos with them lined up, 2 or 3 of them. So we'll catch up then. But other than that, I actually need to go to Cochrane today for business. So I'm pretty much done there. I was just gonna photo shoot, but I was gonna photo shoot at Crosshair, but I guess don't go to Crosshair on a friggin' Saturday morning. Bad idea. Anyways, that's all for this video. Thank you so much. See you guys around next time. Bye. So as it stands, this is what the car is looking like right now. So the hood was absolutely pelted. This headlight was cracked. Fenders were busted up. Door had like 3 or 4 dents, but it was the roof that was absolutely just destroyed. So was the hood though. This A-pillar was absolutely destroyed as well, but as you can see, absolutely perfect. Rear quarters were done. The whole trunk was also bad, but like I said, the spoiler never even got hit, so it's a freaking miracle. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. But oh my god, it's starting to snow. It is April, Calgary. Okay, but yeah, I'm actually just here to take a photo shoot, so if you don't mind, we'll take my camera.